Hello children, I welcome you all once again to your English class. I hope you all are doing fine. Children, for today's English lesson, we are going to continue with the 6th chapter, Who I Am, and we have already finished the exercise, the working with the text part that was on page number 73 and working with the text part that was on page number 76. Now we will move ahead with working with language where we see that some two columns are there, A and B, and we have to match them. And to our left we have the job, and to our right we have the job description. What does the person do? So we are going to complete that one, working with language. Number 1, this is on page number 76 only. Number 1, we have Roman number again. So, navigator. First one is navigator. What is the job of the navigator? Let's find out from this one. Okay. Okay, finds and monitors the route to get to a place or the direction of travel. So we have number C, which is matching with this one. Finds and monitors the route. Find and monitors the route to get to a place. Or the direction or travel. Of travel. Yes children, we are done with number 1. Now let's move to number 2. Architect. Architect designs, plan the design of a building, town or city. Architect, this will match with E, plans the design of a building, town or city. Yes. Number 3, politician, works in politics, usually by standing for election. Now this will be number C. No, number B, right? Number B. Works in politics, usually by standing for elections. Number 3, done. Number 4. Engineer. Engineer is the person who designs and builds things like roads, bridges or engines. Engine. So, engineer. The right answer is H. Designs and builds and built builds things like roads, bridges or engines. Number 5, computer programming. Who is he or she? See here, designs the system by which a computer runs or give information. So let's write it down. Answer will be J. Designs the system by which a computer runs or gives information. Okay, we are done with this, children. Now we have some 5 of them remaining. Please pause the video and copy it or take a screenshot, whatever you prefer. Number 6, athlete. Here we have works in sports. The answer will be number G. Works in sports. Or activities. Such as running, jumping, etc. Yes, number 7 now. Disc jockey. So here reports on recent news for, okay, not this one, sorry. Here controls and puts together a program of music. Number F, controls and puts together a program of music. Number 8, composer. Who is a composer? Makes up notes to create music. Notes to create music. Number 9, counselor. A, advises people what to do about jobs, comma, personal problems, etc. And number 10, journalist. Here we have D, reports on recent news. For newspaper, radio or tube. So the next 5 are right here. Please take a screenshot, children. Now we have a writing section. This, children, you are going to do as your assignment. Let's see what you have to do. You have to write a paragraph about yourself so that people who read it will get to know you better. You could write about yourself from any point of view, whatever you think about yourself or anything you want to share, you can write. Now, or choose one of the following topics like what I enjoy doing most, what makes me angry, what I hate to do, what I want to become. Okay, so you can choose any of the topics given here. Remember to give a reason or details of what you write about so that anyone reading it will understand you better. After you have finished your paragraph, affix your photo. Affix means paste your photo on the sheet and display it on the wall. Read each other's paragraph. Did you understand someone else better after you have read what he or she wrote? So yes, we understand people this way when they write about themselves. Now see, let's move ahead. Working with language. Read these columns about careers in environment, that is working to keep our world, the land, air, water and the people, animals and plants safe from natural and man-made dangers. Check out the personality profiles needed to be successful at different kinds of careers in the environmental field. Find out whether you are more adventurous than your partner or whether your partner is a better inquirer than others. Inquire means who asks questions, who can ask better questions or who is curious. You may wish to find or prepare a personality profile of yourself, your partner. In groups, attempt some of the activities suggested at the end. Now see, what's your nature, thinker or tinker? Yes, let's see what is a tinker. The right job needs the right kind of person. Yes, imagine Lata Mangeshkar standing in my place and teaching you. So it wouldn't sound good, it wouldn't be apt for her because we have certain kind of intelligence and certain kind of personalities which suit our needs, right? Professional needs as well as personal needs. Depending on the kind of person you are, your personality type, you will be best suited for a particular kind of role. Find out which personality matches your best and what you would want to become. Children, you know that if I know that who is a better artist in the group, in the class, so I will be picking out that student to make something interesting or creative, right? If I know you are good, you are excelling in academics, I will ask you questions or give you jobs related to that, right? So let us read. Adventurous. Who is adventurous? You are stoic, determined, patient, romantic, calm, curious, physically tough, unflappable. That means what? You are very you are very travel friendly, you enjoy traveling, you are very adventurous, you can do any work, you are very determined. Yes, I will achieve this. Like if you want to climb mountains, yes, you can think that yes, I will climb this mountain. Unflappable, okay, that means you are very strong, you are very, like you don't divert your mind, you have very strong personality. You like what then? You like adventure, traveling, outdoors, forests, trekking, wild creatures, rain, climbing mountains, camping, being alone. So you can do all these things alone only. You don't need company. So you are good at biology, outdoor activities, keeping calm under duress. Duress here is stress. Running long distances, yes, you won't be tired, you won't need a rickshaw, you won't need a vehicle. Now dealing with bad weather, looking at a wild elephant in the eye. Now what can you become after you are good at all this? If you are adventurous, what you can become? You can become a wildlife biologist because you enjoy animals, you love to watch them, you love wildlife. So you can become a wildlife biologist, zoologist, botanist, naturalist, forester, zoo curator, veterinary doctor, biology teacher, environment educator, organic farmer, rural community worker. Yes? Now let's move ahead because you are not afraid. If you are adventurous, you are not afraid what life is going to give you. You just take challenges, you can accept it. Now you are creative. When you are creative, imaginative, artistic, a dreamer, romantic, sensitive, liberal, cooperative, cordial, clever, perceptive, humorous, intuitive. Cordial means you mix up with people well. You are liberal. You do not put your orthodox thoughts, your rigid thoughts on people. Okay, you are very flexible. You are cooperative. You adjust to situations. You work according to situations. You like what? You like colors, good designs, outdoors, communicating, creative writing, art and craft, watching films, nature walks, engaging with social issues, traveling, studying liberal arts. Now you are good at art and craft, drawing, photography, creative writing, painting, dreaming, communicating ideas. Now what you can become? You can become a filmmaker, copywriter, graphic designer. Graphic designer are those people who design icons or images. Okay, artist, sculptor with a social concern who does development communication projects or works for NGOs. NGOs are non-government organizations. They are not they work for the betterment of the society. Worker, community worker, teacher, wildlife artist, illustrator, and environment educator, communication expert. So see, with this I understood that I am in the creative zone because I have become a teacher. So yes, I am creative. Yes. Now inquirer, that means who asks questions. You are systematic, you want everything organized. Logical, you don't believe in dreams, you don't want emotional attachments, you don't want this, you are very practical. Organized, you do things very specifically, like you organize, you have your organization skill. Thorough means you read everything, you continuously revise and you check and recheck. Studious, yes, you are very studious, that means you are performing well, you are very diligent with your work, very hardworking. Rational, methodical means what? You experiment and you find methods to do things. Intuitive, okay, you work on your mind, you think with your mind and whatever you feel right, you do it. You like building and fixing things. Yes, suppose some wall is cracking in your home, like in your house. So you can do what? You can just go and fix it with cement and whatever you want. Finding reasons behind phenomena. Yes, why there is thundering, why there is lightning, why is osmosis taking place, why is diffusion taking place. You want to find reasons. Figuring out how things work. Yes, if there is a refrigerator at your home, how the cooling is happening, you may wonder like that. Learning about new technologies, doing maths, gadgets. You are good at physics, mathematics, chemistry, fixing and repairing the plumbing or electrical gadgets at home, engineering, fantastic structures with Lego. You can become what? You can become an environmental engineer, bioengineer, chemical engineer, meteorologist, climatologist, toxicologist, water expert, appropriate technologist. Now let's move to the fourth one. Communicator. Who is a communicator? Who is confident, intelligent, creative. Gregarious means the person is very open-minded, always trying to speak, okay, very approachable. Talkative, opinionated, they have their own set of opinions, they do not follow people blindly. They understand things and they have their own opinions or views. Alert, always alert, energetic. Purposeful, that means they will work according to the purpose. They are always looking at the purpose. Forthright, that means they are very confrontational. They will always say the thing straight at your face. Sociable and eloquent. Eloquent is a person, is someone who speaks really nicely, elaborate speeches they can give. You like what? You like reading, writing, thinking about the state of the world, politics, culture, arguing, traveling to remote places, and stating your opinion, intellectual pursuits, current affairs, cities. You are good at literature, history, language, communicating, debating, oratory, demanding your rights, sensitive to injustice, interacting with all kinds of people. What can you become? You can become a documentary filmmaker, environmental lawyer, newspaper, magazine journalist, urban researcher, ecological historian, development consultant, communication expert, or government official. Then idealist. Idealist is the person who is hopeful, selfless, romantic, radical. Radical means who does not believe in conventional methods, who is very forward, who is very straightforward according to the modern world. Frank, political, rebellious, socialist, free-thinking, restive, passionate, visionary, helpful. You like to help others, to express your concern at injustice. You cannot see injustice, you show your concern. Social and cultural histories, understanding human psychology, a sense of community. You belong to the community, you belong to a society, people with social concerns. You are good at dealing with all kinds of people, working in a team, demanding your rights. Live frugally. Frugally means you like spending, okay? You don't spend a life like a miser. Making the most of any given situation. Strategies, you make strategies. Writing letters, taking criticism, doing daring acts. And what you can become after all this? You can become a social worker, environmental activist, NGO representative, rural development expert. Rural means your villages, okay? Public interest advocate. Advocate is a lawyer or communication expert. So children, with this we have finished this chapter. Yes, we are done. Now you can come up with certain ideas, you can find your personality and you can share that in your online class, okay? We are ending our lesson here only. We will meet again with another video lesson. Till then children, please take care of yourself and your family. Bye-bye.